and welcome to my personal channel, Cloverness. My name is Michelle. You can normally find me over at Bookish Brits, in which I vlog every other Monday, along with a bunch of other really great book vloggers. One of my New Year's resolutions was to film more on my personal channel, and I thought that I would start that today by doing a bit of a book haul to get me into the swing of things. Now, the books that I'll show you today come in 3 parts. Some of the books sent for review mostly before Christmas in December, some of the books that I got for Christmas, and 1 or 2 other books as well. Okay, so most recently, one of the books that I got to review is A Breath of Frost by Alexander Harvey. This is from Bloomsbury, and it's being published. It's already published now in January. I've read 1 or 2 of Alexander Harvey's previous books, My Love Lies Bleeding and that sort of series, which were nice. So this looks like a much thicker book than those. Interesting sounding, Regency London, great cover. Looking forward to it. Could be interesting. Another book that I got sent for review is The Ransom of Dawn by Siobhan Dowd, a book that she was writing before she sadly passed away. This is a very pretty hardback book, quite a short novella with pretty illustrations and things. I saw it in bookstores before Christmas. I was going to buy it myself, and then it was sent for review from Random House. It's published in November, so looking forward to that. I'm thinking I might read that one with my 2 boys. Another book that I wanted to read with the boys is The Queen of Dreams by Peter Hamilton. It's a fantasy book for middle grade readers. It has this amazing shiny cover, slightly creepy man on the front. Wonderful looking book. Excited. Now this is a book, again, I'm really looking forward to reading it. I was hoping to get to it over the Christmas holiday, and that is Unhinged by H.G. Howard. Second book, the sequel to Splintered. Wow, what an amazing cover! Before the end of the year, I get an email from Nina and Orion who are saying that there are some books up for grabs. Do I want any? I put my name down for The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. I've never read anything by Holly Black before. This one sounded really interesting. So hoping to get to this one soon. From Quirkus, published already, is Red by Alison Cherry, about a community in which redheads are in charge. Really fun looking book. This is a book that I started recently, When Mr. Dog Bites by Brian Conahan, about a boy with Tourette's. I've read only the first 47 pages. Really, really good. I love the main character's voice a lot. Okay, so those are the books sent for review from the publishers. Also, before Christmas, I also got this wonderful book by Kate Tiernan, Darkest Fear, which is the first book in a new series. I really loved this author's previous books. And Maya from the Book Nook, I will link to her blog down below, very kindly sent this to me. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so now down to some of the books that I received for Christmas. Generally speaking, I don't get a lot of books given to me as Christmas presents, but this year, very happily, it was not the case at all. I got quite a few books. The first book, which is was most exciting to me, is The Darkest Mind by Alexandra Bracken. I've heard really, really wonderful things about this. I feel so left out that I have not yet read it, and now I have my own very shiny copy. To go along with that, I do have a hardback of the sequel, The Darkest Minds Never Fade. These 2 books I'm sure will be read very soon. I also got Pivot Point by Casey West. I recently read her contemporary book, The Distance Between Us, and loved it, so this book immediately went onto my wish list and very happily received on Christmas Day. Now this book I'd only heard vague rumblings about. 5 Flavors of Dumb by Anthony John. Still, it sounds really good. I'm quite intrigued by this title. Could be interesting. And finally I have The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman, which is one of the books I was most excited to read in 2013, but I never got around to it. It's a hardback copy. I love Neil Gaiman. This book will not be left unread for long, I'm sure of it. For Christmas I also got some gift vouchers for Waterstones, and the last few times I'd been into Waterstones I was very unimpressed. There was a lot of books I already read or I already owned, had no idea what to get, but I was very lucky to the last time I was in there to find this book, Picture Me Gone by Meg Rosoff. I didn't have a copy, I haven't read it yet, and it is also signed by the author. There it is there. Which is always really exciting. I also got Noble Conflict by Mallory Blackman. I did have a review copy of this book, but I hadn't read it. But again, signed by the author. Who can resist? So those are the books that I've been sent for review, have been gifted, etc. Hoping to get to all of those soon. I'm not even going to go into how many books I bought for my Kindle over the Christmas holiday, but maybe that'll be another video. What books have you been getting recently? What are you really looking forward to reading? Let me know. Thank you. Bye.